Wednesday. Happy Hump Day, family. I hope you guys are having an excellent start of your Wednesday today. I wanted to discuss employee versus entrepreneur. Many people, think that employee is, a W-2. It's tax season. Talked about W-2 yesterday. So you get a W-2 from your employer. You work for somebody. That's an employee. You work for, you work at Target. You work at Walmart. You work for a doctor's office. You work for a lawyer's office. You work for somebody. That's an employee. An entrepreneur is somebody that has their own. Either they have their own real estate business, they have their own business in general. They, whatever it is, network marketing, sales. They have their own business. They have their own trucking company. They own a store, like a storefront. You have a boutique. You own a barbershop. You own a beauty shop. You are an entrepreneur. However, and that's true. However, being an entrepreneurial is a mindset as well. So you can be a W-2 employee and have an entrepreneurial spirit and have an entrepreneurial mindset. You have an owner's mindset. Because eventually you want to own something. You want to have something of your own. So you're working diligently in that W-2 setting. Because in the future, you're going to own something. You're going to have your own business. You're going to and work that business full time, whatever it is. But for right now, you're in a W-2 setting. But your mindset is different from somebody who's just an employee mindset that, wants to go to work and be at the same job for 40 years and that's all they want to do. They don't want to own anything. You, however, have a different mindset. You want to own something. You want to be financially free. You want to, go on more vacations. You don't want to have to work, for somebody else. Because when you work for somebody else, you're under their rules, you're under their regulations. But your mindset is different. You want to own your own and be your own boss. So when you want to take a vacation, guess what? The business still thrives, even when you're on vacation in Hawaii or Fiji or whatever. Because you have that mindset. And you're working diligently. Even though you're still in the W-2 position, you're working diligently on being an entrepreneur, on being wealthy, on having the things you want to have in life, because you have that spirit, you have that in you. Maybe your grandparents own a store, or your father owned something. So, like for me, my father my grandfather owned a shoe shining. Actually, I can't call it a store, but it was an area actually in the Twin Towers in New York City, where he owned that, and he shined shoes and made a lot of money. He was an entrepreneur. That was his home business. And he was a musician. My father had an entrepreneurial spirit as well. He was in several businesses. Guess what? I got bit by the entrepreneurial spirit, by the bug, I have it too, as well as my brother has it as well. So we have our own thing because we want to have our own business and we want to be bosses and we have that entrepreneurial spirit inside of us, kind of just passed down from generation to generation. So, as I've told you guys before, I have my own health coaching business, but I want to have my own practice as well. So I'm working diligently, towards that, having my own medical practice. That's the entrepreneurial spirit that's inside of me. So, but however, if you're called to a W-2 position, that's what you do. There's nothing wrong with that. However, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you have to go out there and see what is for you. So whether it's a product or a service, whether it's a storefront, is it a trucking business? Is it a barbershop? Is it a beauty shop? What do you want to own? Because being an owner, let me tell you guys, being an owner, that is the best thing ever, to have your own thing. And I love it. It's hard work, but when it pays off, boy, it pays off. Now, there are pros and cons, but the pros far outweigh the cons. Having your own thing, being your own boss, is the best thing to me. And the blessings far outweigh the bad times. The good stuff far outweigh the bad stuff. I talked about tax benefits yesterday. So the tax benefits of being an owner are outrageous. You can write out so much stuff. Ask all the big wigs how much stuff they write off. Just ask them. Because they're owners. And they're making a lot of money. And they're writing off, they get a lot of tax deductions, tax benefits. So, I recommend having your own, being your own boss, being an entrepreneur. However, if you're a W-2 employee, look, hey, that's good too. Get your money. If you want to, do something for 40 years, if you want to, that's you. Good. God bless you. Get your money. But if you got that spirit, that entrepreneurial spirit where it's just, you haven't done anything yet, but it keeps gnawing at you, hey, you need to listen to that. Because you will be successful. Just try it. Just try it. You will be successful. That's all I got for you today. Be a boss. Entrepreneurship is a mindset. You got to have the mindset first. Then you can go out and get your own. And be a boss. That's all I got for you today, family. Happy Wednesday. Have a great rest of your day.